This is WWE Colts Fan back with another Blu-ray collection video. This time we're going to look at the Disney collection. In fact, here's the stacks. This is also going to include Touchstone Pictures. There's one Marvel film in here, and also Hollywood Pictures titles. The first one we have is a Christmas movie starring Jim Carrey, directed by Robert Zemeckis. A Christmas Carol based on the novel by Charles Dickens. Here's the Blu-ray, and here's the DVD. I actually saw this movie in the theaters in 3D, and I loved it. I was actually quoting the movie because I knew the story. Yeah. Next, we have our first Hollywood Pictures title. This one was produced by Amblin Entertainment, in other words, Steven Spielberg, starring Jeff Daniels, Arachnophobia. This kind of falls in the same line in terms of humor and horror as Gremlins. This was actually the first title from the Hollywood Pictures division. Yeah. I also got to point out, if you can't make out his face there, that is John Goodman in it as well. And there's a couple shots with Jeff Daniels in the film. Arachnophobia. Next we have the Aristocats Blu-ray DVD combo. This has quite a bit of special features about this. Open it up here. You can see there's the Blu-ray and the DVD. This is pretty much the current Blu-ray design from Disney. In other words, they're doing what Paramount did. Well, speaking of Paramount, this was actually a co-production. Yeah. Oh, you can make it out. The Avengers, the Best Buy exclusive metal pack. This is what you got when you pre-ordered it. Yeah, so here's the Blu-ray, and flip this over. This is where I put the DVD. This was actually made for the 3D copy, but you can get it for the 2D as well. Now, I actually got to take the discs out here and show you the art on the inside of the case. It has all the characters from the movie. And on the back, it has the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. This one I recently just picked up at a video store. It is the Diamond edition of Beauty and the Beast, one of the first animated films to be nominated for Best Picture. Of course, here's the insert, the guide. Here's the movie, which has all three cuts. It has the theatrical, IMAX, and the work in progress version. And here has all the special features. I think there's even special features on the first disc. And then here's the DVD copy. Go and put the inserts back in. Actually, I want to keep this one out because I need to cash it in. So you're not going to read that. These next two, I got to pull them out together. Cars and Cars 2. I really liked this one. I've actually yet to watch this one yet. And from what I've heard, this one is a lot better than this one. It's still watchable, but this one's better. Here's the Blu-ray, then here's the DVD. Both of these star Owen Wilson as Lightning McQueen, and also the late Paul Newman's in the first one, Larry the Cable Guy, I believe Tony Shalhoub, Cheech Marin, and I think Bonnie Hunt is in the first one as well. And then, of course, you got Steve McQueen, or not Steve McQueen, Lightning McQueen. And of course, Larry the Cable Guy returns as Tow Mater, or just Mater actually. And then they add Michael Caine in the second one. Open this one up. Pretty much laid out like the first one. Here's the Blu-ray, and then here's the DVD. You know, Mater, like Tow Mater, without the tuh. Next we have another Pixar film, Finding Nemo, starring Albert Brooks and Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah. This is I think, a 3-disc set with the movie here. There's bonus material and the DVD copy. And also there's kind of an homage to Jaws in here. And that's with the character Bruce. Because that was the name of the shark from Jaws. They called him Bruce on the set, which was named after Spielberg's lawyer at the time. Next we have a Touchstone film produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, starring Nicolas Cage, Angelina Jolie, and Giovanni Ribisi. I think Scott Caan's also in this as well. Oh, Robert Duvall. But anyway, the remake of Gone in 60 Seconds. I remember my brother having this on VHS. Anyway, here's the Blu-ray with chapter selection. Now here's a movie from Disney written by Judd Apatow, starring Ben Stiller, Heavyweights. I wouldn't say it's one of those forgotten films, but yet it wasn't one of their biggest hits. But again, it's a funny summer movie. Yeah, about a fat camp. I remember this was also a title my brother had on VHS. Next is another Pixar film, which is probably the most expensive Blu-ray I've bought to date. And I bought it part of the Upgrade and Save. Still, it was the most expensive one. The Incredibles. And of course I can see why. I mean, here's the movie with the DVD features, Blu-ray with more features, DVD copy, and of course sorry, I got cut off, but here's the digital copy. And then here's the back that lists all the features. Yeah. The Incredibles. Next is another Hollywood Pictures film starring Sylvester Stallone. And, of course, there was a new movie released by Lionsgate based on the same character, Judge Dredd. This also has Rob Schneider and Max von Sydow. And there's the Blu-ray. I can get it shut. Oh, and Diane Lane's in this as well. And I gotta point this out. How many Disney released or distributed films have this rating on it? And it's really, well, for the time I can see why it was R, but today it would probably be PG-13. There's not that lot of language, it's just the violence. Next is a Disney classic, Diamond Edition of Lady and the Tramp. Just a 2-disc Diamond Edition with the Blu-ray and DVD. I do not have the sequels. I have seen the second one, but I am not going to own it. Yeah, Lady and the Tramp. Next is probably my favorite, or one of my favorite, Disney movies of all time, especially growing up. The Lion King, with the voices of Jonathan Taylor Thomas, James Earl Jones, Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick, and what was his name? Played Mr. Bean. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. Yeah. Ray DVD. Now, next one is another Christmas Carol adaptation from Disney, produced by the Jim Henson Company. The Muppet Christmas Carol, starring Michael Caine, And this is a Blu-ray digital copy set. This only has the theatrical cut. The DVD had the extended cut on it, as well as, and I got cut off again. But the DVD had, well, it had the theatrical and the extended cut, while the VHS only had the extended cut. Well, this is, as I said, is only the theatrical cut. Now, I don't know why I own this movie. Maybe it's because my brother had the DVD of it. Yeah, you can see it there. Pearl Harbor, directed by Michael Bay. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it all up right there. Michael Bay. You don't know if it's going to be good or if it's just going to be crap. Well, look at Transformers 3. Piece of crap. Now, these I definitely have to show together. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, and On Stranger Tides. Yes, and I got these all during an upgrade and save. $11.99, $11.99, $11.99, $12.99. Now these were all originally priced around $30. So to get it for less than half, yeah, I got a deal. And here's the Curse of the Black Pearl with the movie, special features, all on Blu-ray, and then the DVD copy. And the same thing with Dead Man's Chest. Got two Blu-rays in the DVD. And same for At World's End. Here's the Blu-ray for the movie and special features, DVD copy. But however, on Stranger Tides, with it being a newer film, it did not get the same treatment as the other four. Well, it did, but it didn't. It only has one Blu-ray, one DVD. Next is a two-movie special edition of the first one I've seen. I watched it when I was a little kid. The second one I've yet to watch. Probably won't actually watch at all. At Pocahontas. And Pocahontas 2: Journey to a New World, which was the direct-to-home video sequel. Here's the Blu-ray, which has both movies. And